what I'm saying is you don't actually even have to ravage or rapture.
Yes. Well, we're gonna ravage.
Well, okay, fair enough.
I mean, honestly.
All I'm saying
Nine.
is that you don't have to kill someone every week. As
Yeah.
long as you take glamour from someone once a week, then that never comes into play.
I have a perfect idea on how to ravage in Disneyland, in Disney World. Just go to the haunted house. Scare people while they like, oh my god, he's not a part of the thing. No. And
Did
they run.
anyone read those Disney horror stories that I linked a couple weeks ago?
Only
Yeah,
a
right?
few. Creeped me out.
There was a whole
I did.
website of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
monsters that are posing as animatronics and experiments going on under the streets, and yeah, that's easy enough.
I gotta get going. I knew I wouldn't have a whole lot of time.
All right, man.
So yeah. Yeah.
See
See
ya.
ya.
Alright, see ya.
All right. So my cameras
Yeah.
are fucked again.
So I can just be a part of the Wild Hunt then. I don't have any prerequisites or anything like that.
No. We'll discuss some certain things that might need to go places in order to make that work. But no, there's no. All right.
Do people leave or become part of the hunt, or are they just? It has always been this way.
Oh no, people can become members of the hunt.
Can they stop being members of the hunt
Maybe
if they're dead?
there are ways to leave a hunt.
Okay.
They're not necessarily used lightly.
Just checking.
So, now that we've got some background done, next thing is for you guys to set up your attributes.
All right.
Yes.
Physical, social, mental. And it is 753.
Yeah, good old vampire stats.
7, 5. And remind me, do you start with 1 in each, or?
You start with 1 in each.
Okay, cool. I was like, but that means in one of them you can only put 1 dot in each. Then why even give us a choice?
No, it means you can go up to 2 dots in each.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
What's the prerequisite for my stamina that I have to have? 4 stamina?
To be a world's strongest man, you're going to have probably strength 5, stamina 4.
Okay. None in dex then.
Yeah, if you look at those world's strongest men, most of them are not very dexterous.
Yeah, you're right. And that means though that I'm not gonna be able to hit very often, unfortunately.
True.
Okay, I'm done.
That was quick.
Yeah.
And then your abilities. 1395.
It was 753.
753.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. If I have knuckle irons,
You have what?
knuckle irons, like the
Brass knuckles.
brass knuckles, thanks. Direct translation from Swedish doesn't work apparently. Okay, anyhow. Knogjärn. That's a melee or that's a brawl?
I'd still call that brawl.
So, if I'm gonna fire punch people,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I am also cool with having it like be like. Do I need a lot of strength for that? Because most of my like all my the art things, they are dexterity based.
Bear in mind, Dex helps you hit.
Mm.
Strength helps you do damage.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna rely on the fire for the damage, have low strength and high dexterity.
What is Grimir? Under knowledges?
I'm just going to look up what the book calls it now, because my description of it may not be the best. If I can find what the book calls it now.
What's kenning?
I'm trying to find the skills now, basically.
Kenning is the fairy's sight.
Hmm.
The ability to sense glamour in whatever form it takes.
What was the other one we were looking for? Greymare.
Yeah.
Just a second. Grimir is the understanding of magic, lore, and the ways of glamour. It can be used to create oath, weave enchantments, forage for treasure, or understand fairy history. It's essential for comprehending things related to the dreaming, including mystic practices.
I'm gonna put linguistics. I'm gonna know a lot of languages. Because I travel a lot. I'm a musician.
Greymir is known by sorcerers, occultists, scholars, fortune tellers, or New Agers, for example. Any other skills people don't recognize?
What's the difference between subterfuge and stealth?
Stealth is sneaking around without being discovered. Subterfuge is usually spoken or body language hiding what you're doing.
Okay.
Subterfuge, by the book's definition, allows a character to project a facade while concealing her true motives or feelings. Through intrigue, deceit, or double dealing, she can use the people's motives against them. This can be useful to divert blame or adjust situations without others spotting your influence. Whereas stealth is just not being seen.
Sure. And I'm guessing, like, if I'm a performer, then it's charisma, not manipulation.
No, it could be either. When you talk about someone working the crowd, that could very easily be manipulation. Charisma is a entertainer that just really gets into it, and everybody gets excited because they're into it. Manipulation is that person that's up there actively trying to incite a specific response.
Okay, charisma works better in that case.
I'm quite surprised, actually, because with the Clarishon, especially with their ability to manipulate fights and things, I would have thought you might have gone manipulation.
Yeah, but it's charisma based.
Is it?
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this problem.
Okay.
I gotta double check
Question.
now, because
Maybe
I
they've changed
forget-
it. I swear it used to be manipulation.
I forget. Are we allowed to?
charisma plus empathy.
Okay.
Oh
True.
shit! Should put things in empathy.
For beginning points in abilities and things like that, that can go. Is that capped out at a certain point?
Your
Like
attributes.
per past dots.
Let me just double check. Your attributes are not. I think that your
I meant abilities. Sorry.
I think your
Skills
abilities
and
may
whatnot.
be. No, actually, there's no cap on these.
Sweet.
I know some of the World of Darkness do and some don't.
It's probably dependent on like the power of the creature. I know humans obviously get shafted pretty goddamn hard on talents and skills.
That's because humans suck.
Well, unless they're
Exactly.
empowered by God, then they're
I
pretty
mean,
awesome.
even then they're not that good.
No, actually, some hunters can actually just like straight up use magic.
Yeah,
Like,
but I looked at that
close to
thing
it.
after you said that. It even when they just straight up use divine magic, it's not even that good. Like the
I would
difficult-
actually say otherwise, because there are a lot of hunters out there that can wield like holy flame of God.
Yeah, no,
and
but when
it
you looked at
destroys
the
vampires.
when you looked at the like difficulties to roll to actually get stuff from holy shit,
Well, no,
it
that's
was like
talking about
always 8
the
plus.
hunters have completely different things for that. That was a mage thing.
Oh, okay.
That was
What I'm
basically
saying
for
is
a mage to get a
hunters-
hunter ability.
Hunters can straight up, like, if they're really empowered by God, they'll teleport. They can cast fireballs that are made of like holy
Oh.
flame.
They can do all the things that the people that they're hunting down because they're evil do.
Mm-hmm. And they're basically just like,
And yet
imagine
they
if
say
the
they're fine to do it.
Grims. Yeah, imagine if Grimm were also monsters. That's basically what it would be. What they do.
Okay, so
Yep.
I'm looking through here. In the Dreaming book, there's a professional skill, but on our cheats there is not.
Yeah, there isn't.
There should be an option to add it.
How?
Magic?
Okay,
Let's see.
I'm doing my Leviosa Vanguard something. I can't remember what they did in Harry Potter. Not working.
You what? My Leviosa. Not
Yeah,
Leviosa,
this shit
it's
is really
Leviosa.
I imagine you could
I
jump
don't
right into
know.
the abilities and like alter.
Wait. On the advantages page,
Yeah.
scroll down and you have other traits and you can add things there.
Okay.
It's not ideal, but it's the best changeling sheet I could find on Roll20.
What about the base World of Darkness sheet? How is it?
It's the
yet
wrong
again-
World of Darkness.
Oh.
It's
What?
it's new World of Darkness. It's not old World of Darkness.
Oh, right. Okay. So all the dice rolls are fucked.
Yeah, none of it matches. The skills aren't the same. The nothing is the same, basically, other than the fact that they both say changeling. They made two games just similar enough to confuse the hell out of everyone.
Oh no, I meant like the base World of Darkness sheet.
Yeah, that's
Same problem.
new World of
right.
Darkness, which is the new changeling.
Alright, what's the next step?
Next, the next step is I look at the sheet again, and we have backgrounds
Where can I find that?
in the book.
Oh, the book!
Yeah, the book.
Where in the book?
Between the pages, 149.
149? No! 168.
Well, 149 is the list, the quick list.
Yeah, but you want to read it.
I don't. I can look at the quick list. And it says you get 5 points. So for now, spend 5, and then I'm going to award you some additionals.
Still doing
Okay.
knowledges. I can't decide where to put my 13.
Chimerical items, is that basically weapons or like clothing and stuff like that?
Yeah, or even chimerical companions.
I wonder
Chimera
what-
could be a magic sword, or a piece of armor, or a little miniature dragon that is actually a dog in the real world.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna have a chimerical item that is a badass leather jacket.
You can do.
The guy who had it, because these are the kind of things that it has to be some kind of like emotion or experience connected to it, which gives it power.
Well, they can be, or they can be items that were specifically crafted on purpose. I mean, there are examples of like a leather jacket that's actually a suit of armor. Now, that could be because it's protected someone when they were in a crash or something, and it's felt like a suit of armor to them. Or it could be that someone's actually taken the time and imbued the abilities of armor into that leather.
And I'm guessing that. Okay, two. There aren't a lot of backgrounds here.
No, there are not.
Well, these are changeling specific backgrounds.
What's
So
what's
yeah, how many
what's
backgrounds there were there?
5 at the moment.
5 dots? But what's the equivalent to genius or avatar for a changeling?
Changelings don't necessarily have something like that.
Okay, never mind then.
I suppose the closest would come to it would be remembrance, but it's still not the same. It doesn't actually tie your power level the same way that the Avatar did.
Oh, it's more about remembering shit that has
Remembering
happened.
who you were.
Are we gonna be going? Is there a pooled thing like before in other games, or is like
I
for
mean-
like freeholds or anything like that?
I mean, we are kind of being. I mean, I wouldn't put any points in it. at least
You
for me.
could have a holding, but I wouldn't recommend it for this point. You're a fairly minor house, so I wouldn't think that you would necessarily have a major fairy holding. You'll have access to one because of Taylor's house. But he's a fairly minor member of the family. So it's kind of like, yeah, you can come stay in the family's house, but no, you can't say it's yours.
Ah, fame is not part of the sheet. No, sorry, it's not part of this then. It's not in the book.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna have the Retenia. I have 2 band members, and they're basically my bros.
Okay. Add fame back in, because I don't know why it's not in here.
Oh shit! In that case, I'm gonna need to put one of my dogs
It's
there.
really odd that it isn't, but yeah.
Fame.
Yeah, I
I'm
thought
gonna want that.
fame should be in every World of Darkness book.
I put it at 3k, so that should be sufficient, I assume.
I'd say Gordon Ramsay level is a 4, so you'd be not quite as famous as him.
Well, you don't need to be Gordon Ramsay famous.
I'm
He's
not.
insanely famous.
My guy is like top 1,000 chef in the world, but he's not like the most famous chef.
So 3 is fine, yeah.
Yeah.
What's a 5 in fame?
Everyone
OB.
knows who you are.
Kinda.
Give me an example.
Mark Hamill.
Gordon Ramsay.
Donald Trump.
Donald
Yeah,
Trump
that's
would
true.
be a 5, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, a 5.
Yeah, my point. I was about to say you don't know any 5s in fame, but okay.
Bill Gates, maybe. Would he
Donald
be a
Trump.
5?
Michael
Yeah, yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Obama.
Yeah.
Don't know about that one.
Oh yeah.
Fame is
But
not
know about
necessarily a good thing. Everyone knows him. It's just not many people.
Hitler
Yeah.
is a 5.
Hitler,
Kim Jong-
Hitler
True.
was probably a 6 in fame.
Yeah. He maxed that shit out. He asked his DM, like, can I add even more dots? You already have 5. Why do you need more? Dude, I want more fame. It's fine.
Yep.
I want 6, 7. Okay, I think I'm done. With
If
my
I kill him,
backgrounds.
can I take his fame?
Yes.
Taylor's gonna have to at least take 2 ranks in title.
And I'm guessing he's gonna have to put some points in resources too.
Yeah, if he's gonna be a
Might.
CEO, he's definitely gonna have to.
I mean, I'm a poor slob. I don't give a fuck about resources.
So backgrounds, fame would be a background.
Yes, fame. I'm adding back in. I don't know why it's been left off the list.
It's idiotic that it isn't. Okay, so
Hmm?
I'm taking this from memory, but I believe that in the Grim there was a round piece of object by the size of a coin that a
Is
hole
this
in
a
the middle
spoiler?
that was imbued. Basically on the treasure, I would like to have a rank 2 treasure. That is like a
Chimerical-
necklace.
a chimerical item.
No,
Fair enough.
treasure is a different than a chimerical item. What are you
it's
wanting
ba-
it to do?
Nothing specific that I know of. It's always just been with me.
Okay,
You
so
can
you
do
just want,
whatever you want
You want an
with
unknown trinket. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's treasure.
You're asking Casey for that. Look at his
Oh.
face right now. He is so happy. And there's
Oh,
a
it's a self-destruction device.
I'm going to have a 5-point treasure.
Ooh.
Oh, you're dumping all of it there.
Yep.
I've spread out mine.
Thought you
a
were
little
having to
bit.
buy fame for strongmen.
I will with my freebies and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Can lobotomized people be used for retinues?
For what?
For retinue? Retinues are Kinian enchanted humans or other retainers under a character's sway. They answer to him with loyalty and shit like that. They're basically
Well, a lot of
slaves.
lobotomized person can't answer you.
Well, they can't really.
Yeah, and
But they
it doesn't
won't be
say
very much
slave.
assistance.
It just says that you have control and hold of them. Like, I took that, and those are my band members.
Yeah, retinue are not slaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, enhanced humans, it says.
Well, it completely says otherwise. Like,
No, it doesn't. I'm
either
reading.
loyalty, full control, or mundane manipulation. That's doesn't
Yeah, and
really
then you
sound like-
keep on reading it and says they can betray you if they want to.
I was just asking.
Retinue are followers. They're not slaves.
My main question was, can lobotomized people give, whatever it's called, glamour?
A lobotomized person. Can a lobotomized person dream?
Very good question.
It's a
Yeah,
fun
because it-
philosophical one that I'm guessing changelings would know.
That's what I'm wearing around my neck at all times.
Okay. I'll come up with something for it. No, I would say that a lobotomized person is not going to be a good source of glamour. If anything, someone who has lost their ability to think properly would be a well of banality.
Well, at least then we know that one of the bad things that have happened wasn't the changeling's fault. The whole lobotomized thing craze that people had. Hey, it wasn't changelings. That's great.
Well, I guess a lobotomy is a good way to extract brain matter.
Well, yeah, my point was more like changeling wouldn't want someone to stop dreaming. So there would be better ways to get glamour from a person if they just want to make a glamour farm.
So has everyone spent their 5?
Yep.
Okay. Now, everyone gets 3 arts and 5 realms. And it's worth paying attention to what your your kith's specialties are at this point as well.
How come?
Because I believe if you take points in your specialty, they cost you less XP to raise them later on.
Makes sense. Kind of like with the spheres for mages.
You said we got 3 art and
5 realms.
Yeah, and again,
What's the difference between Fae and Actor?
actor is
Fae
humans.
is changelings, chimera, and beings of glamour. Actor is mortals and prodigals.
Okay.
Prodigals, by the way, is things like vampires, werewolves, mages.
And guys, we need to diversify in realm. Otherwise, you will come to a thing and just, oh, I can't touch this guy because he's technically a noble Fae, and I can't punch him now with my fire fist. Which would suck. What happens if you try to do that? Let's say I put 0 points in actor. I wouldn't be able to affect mortals or normal
No,
people.
bear in mind that you don't always have to target someone with something to affect them with it. For example, if you're creating a fire fist, your target is Fae because it's yourself.
True. But if I were to ignite someone else,
If you want to ignite someone else, then you have to have them as the target.
yeah, I'm asking what happens if you try to do something that you don't have the realm for.
Well,
Like you try to attack, you try to light a Fey noble on fire, and you have 0 points in Fey.
well, what's going to happen is either you're going to have to spend glamour to overcast, basically. So, for example, if you have 0 points in Fey, and you need 3 points in Fey to affect someone, you could burn, I think, 3 points of glamour and cast as if you had Fey 3.
Okay.
Or, your other option is you can unleash, which would be to use your pyrotechnics, or pyretics, without a realm, and simply direct the dreaming of what you are wanting to accomplish, and let the dream do it however it wants to.
Okay.
Guys,
I-
I'm muting my mic just for a second. I've got a phone call.
guys, I'm not sure if I'm understanding this. We got 4 some art.
Now we got 3 in actor, 3 in art,
Arts.
and 5 in realm.
And what's how does it actually work?
Art is what you're trying to do. Realm is what you're trying to target. So you can, if I'm having pyrotechnics, so I'm having fire and shit. If I want to make a fire fist, I need to have fire, which is the art, and I need to have the destination, which is my fist. And because I'm a Fey, that means I need at least 1 dot in Fey, because that covers the whole commoner changeling. But if I were to want to have Taylor's fist on fire, I would need to have 2 dots in Fey, because he's a changeling with the title.
This makes no sense. Art is something completely different in the book than what you're explaining to me now.
Wait, what's going on?
No, not art, realm. I'm talking about right now.
I am very confused by art and realm.
Okay. Quick breakdown. Arts are magical abilities that you possess.
Disciplines, if you compare to vampire. Yeah.
Like disciplines, yes.
Yeah.
Realms are your targets.
Why is there nothing about realms there?
What are you talking about?
Where are you?
you?
Realms start on page 232.
Okay.
Art start on 197. Realms start on 232.
I'll have a look at it.
And to confuse it a little bit more, you have two different kinds of realms.
Here.
But then you also
Oh,
have,
like so. Okay, I get it.
yes, arts are what you are doing, realms are what you're doing it to. But within realms, you have primary realms and you have modifier realms.
Yeah.
Now, your first four realms, actor, fey, nature, and prop, are primary realms. Okay? That means that you always have to have at least one of those. You're either targeting a person, a fey, a plant or an animal, or a thing. The other two, scene and time, affect the scope of your ability.
Yeah.
So if
I
you
get
wanted
it.
to use, say, pyretics, which is creating fire, on a person, that's pyretics and actor. If you wanted to use it on a group of people, it would be pyretics, actor, and scene.
That's a good question, though. If I want to have a fire fist, do I need both time and fey?
Oh, got it.
Time.
Yeah, because it's like my fist doesn't need to go like boom. It needs to go boom and keep on burning.
Well, usually, I'm just going to double check because I believe most arts have a short time frame built in, and then time is needed to extend that.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't like just make small fire all the time.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah. And I need to take prop, and I need to take 1 dot in fey and 1 dot in actor. Like, because I need to be able to like enchant blades and shit.
Yeah, so just looking at Metamorphosis as an example here, using Metamorphosis 2 and Fey, the realm delineates who or what shrinks or grows, the number of successes rolled, determines the extent of the alterations. Hold on. Yeah, it says at the end, a growth or shrinking affected by this lasts only one scene, and time magic would be needed to extend it. So basically, without time magic, you're going to have things that are limited basically to a maximum of one scene.
Now, do you just select? I know, like the red caps there is nature, but for Thelane, it doesn't list any like specific affinity for it. Do you just select what you want, or?
No, you're still considered a red cap for that.
Right. Okay. So it would be nature then.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Casey,
Hmm?
considering I'm a fire fist punching dude, brawling,
Hmm?
I took 1 in Fey, 1 in Actor, 2 in Prop, because you need that much to have like weapons to enchant them.
Hmm?
Where should I put my last one? Like in Scene, so I could ignite a room, or like more in Actor or more in Fey, or in Time, so it prolongs longer.
I'd probably say that you're going to want more than 1 dot in most of your realms that you're going to be using a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd move one of those other ones to a 2 probably myself.
Okay.
Where sorry, I can't find nature. Am I just not seeing it?
Nature, art.
Yeah, I just can't find
it's
it.
It's not on the. You gotta find it in book.
Yeah, I'm looking. I can't seem to
Nature
find
is
it.
234.
Oh, I'm way off. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, nature's a realm.
Oh, fuck. I
Yeah.
got that confused with arts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were looking in the arts, not the realms.
Yeah.
So
And
the
if you
thing
want to be
question-
stealthy, you should take Scene.
Scene?
Yeah, because that's the area which you are in. So if
Right.
I don't know what's your plan for being stealthy?
Mainly using the mists. Just
Yeah, he has
Children
the mists
stuff.
kind of protect him anyway. I think what Madman's saying is if you wanted to make sure like a group of people don't notice you,
right.
then you would
I would
need
need that.
like actor and scene along with probably chicanery.
Well, I was going to ask. There are dark and forbidden arts of the unsealing in the Shadow Court. Would I be allowed to take delusion, which is the dark form of chicanery?
I'd have to get you to link it to me, and I'd have to look it up again. I
Sure.
don't remember much
Hey,
about it.
Jamie, you fucked up the cams.
About time, and
Hey,
you
what's up?
screwed things up.
Hey.
I'm still not allowed to leave, but I'm just sitting in the smoking area.
Why aren't you allowed to leave?
I don't know. I keep asking my leading hand. I'm like, can I go? And he's like, no, just go have a coffee or a smoke. I'm like, seriously, just let me go. But whatever.
Well,
Keep
is your shift over?
No, I finished early.
Yeah.
I finished all the stuff I was supposed to do early, so now I'm just waiting. I finished at 6, so I'm just like.
Oh well, no! If your shift isn't over, you still have to stay.
Yep,
That's how
I
that
don't get it.
works.
I've done my fucking work.
No,
I'm
that's
done.
Nice.
no, that's
Well-
how work works. Is you're working a number of hours, not a number of tasks.
Yeah, and then when you're done, you go home, and they say, "No, stay, take a coffee." Like I don't stay here because I enjoy it.
Well, no, she's not worked her hours yet. So that's the thing.
Oh,
Doesn't make any sense. Can you hear that plane in the background?
Yep.
yes.
Sorry. Right next to the airport.
Yeah, no, Madman. What you were missing there is what she's saying is she's finished her assignment, but not finished her assigned hours.
Oh, well, that's totally different.
So you have to
Slacker.
stay. Yeah. What you haven't learned yet is that you make sure the assignment takes all the hours. Because you're quite lucky, because normally in a place of work, if you finish your assignment, they'll give you another assignment.
Yeah, well, we ran out of assignments. We had just had a bunch of samples. I didn't even realize what we were doing until the end. And then he points out this notice that says, oh, we have all these urgent samples that need doing straight away. Can you do them all? I'm like, oh, that's why he was making me work like a fucking workhorse. That makes sense now. Anyway.
Yep.
Fucking- I'm gonna mute myself because this is really loud here.
Yeah, Charles, if that's what Madman is linking there,
Yeah.
that's actually Shadow Court stuff, not necessarily just being Thalain.
Yeah,
That's what I
it.
said.
Yeah, that's like
You're
the
not actually a
Fanny
member of the
version.
Shadow Court.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
a different group.
It's secret. You didn't mute yourself, Jamie.
I didn't.
No, you
No.
turned on your cam, but you didn't mute yourself. Now you did.
No, so just the way I understood it, the Shadow Court is like super anti-Sealy. They're like unsealy on steroids and cocaine.
Yeah, they're not the group you're a part of, so no, we'll say no to those for now.
Okay.
However, I really like their contempt thing. Like, basically, that whole art is just about fucking up the court system in the Sealy courts.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
Yeah, the first is like there's a protocol for like the course thing, and just their art is fucking that up. So people speak out of turn and disregard the protocol, but people think it's part of the protocol because they said the protocol was active. So people are just being shitheads.
Yeah, basically that.
Yeah.
You remind me, it's 3 in arts, correct?
3 in arts, 5 in realms.
5.
What's the next step?
At that point, you then mark down your starting willpower, which is 4.
I thought that depended on what like Wilder or Grump or something like that.
I don't think so.
I'm asking. I have no idea.
No, I'm looking at the cheat sheet in the main book. Starting willpower 4.
Awesome.
Glamour is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. I think I see what you're saying. Banality.
Wilders received +1 glamour and +1 willpower at character creation.
Yeah.
Or +1 willpower.
Yeah, the way they've phrased this, they've said record starting willpower of 4, glamour of 4, banality of 3, and then it says a line below it that says adjust based on seeming.
Yeah. Okay. So what does that mean?
So sorry, Wilders get +1 willpower and +1 glamour. You said, Doc?
Yes. +1 glamour or +1 willpower.
Oh,
Or one.
Or.
Or okay.
Yes, or.
Okay.
And glamour is used for magic shit.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the technical term? I got that right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Back.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
right.
Sorry,
the technical term is
I'm
magic shit.
What was that? How much was the last one on glamour, willpower, and banality?
Willpower 4, glamour 4, banality 3. And then as a Wilder, you get...
No, he's
you're
a
not a
grump.
Wilder, you're a Grump. Doc,
Yeah,
you
it's like-
still got that page up?
Yes. As a grump, you
Willpower.
get +1 willpower, yeah.
And Jamie's bailed again.
Fucking up your cams.
Yep.
Because that's how you do.
And then you want to record your birthrights and frailties with any changes that they make to your stats.
What?
What do I do for way over the number of allotted things? Do I just remember?
I just, where it says strength, I put in parentheses the actual number behind it, and then you'll just need to add the 2 extra dice or whatever it is.
I like that I have to make a willpower difficulty 8 to not start a fight when I drink.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep.
And if people don't want to fight me, I just need to make an insight roll and they will want to fight me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun
It's gonna be
times.
fun. Yeah, I'm gonna die real quick.
Probably.
Should put more points into stamina. Stamina.
Stamina.
Yeah.
Stamina.
Stamina.
Stab me now.
Yes. Stamina.
That's where all my points are. I got 4 in stamina.
Same.
And then once you've recorded your birthrights and frailties, you can select merits and flaws, and you can then spend freebie points.
Merits.
How much is merits and
Merits,
flaws?
yeah. Ah!
Okay.
Curse you, Jamie. Well, merits and flaws depend on the merit or the flaw.
No, I mean,
How many points do we get?
how many points do we get for that?
Well,
You buy merits and flaws with freebie points, dude.
no, flaws give you freebie points.
Yeah, flaws give you.
Yeah.
But obviously.
You have
Oh,
you start out with 15 freebie points.
Mm-hmm.
got it.
You can either buy merits or buy other things with those 15, or you can take flaws to give you more of those to spend.
Got it.
Jamie, that is
Christ.
just dizzying.
Yeah. Oh, she's actually live streaming her escape. Cool. Okay.
Everyone
sorry, say
shout
again.
really loud so her bosses will hear. Jamie's running! She's
We
escaping!
got a runner.
Someone catch her!
Oh my god!
And the cameras are not set up, and I'm missing getting this on film.
Ugh.
What?
I got that on film.
Yeah.
Headbutting the steering wheel.
My car just
But
locks me in.
Okay then.
So would it be cheating if I took obsession and just took my collecting as an obsession?
Yeah, you can't do that.
But it's not my flaw though, the collecting.
Is it not?
No, my tipsy is my flaw. Tippling.
Okay, I thought the,
Oh, hang on. I'm going by the wiki, not by the book.
yeah, no, I think the wiki's wrong.
Yeah. I should recheck that. What page is it?
Oh my god, there's so much dust.
You should have cleaned your car.
And it's not from the car.
Should have cleaned you.
Oh, I don't think I can do that.
There's this stuff called water.
Yep, just spray myself down in the middle of the workshop.
Yes.
I usually
Yeah.
tend to use it in the shower.
Amazing, that.
Next.
What page is the freebie point chart? You know?
1 second.
Oh, you're right. Frailty horde.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought so.
You are right. I'm wrong. Are you happy now?
Yes. I can't find the freebie chart.
Yeah, I saw it once, but I can't find it either.
Where do I put down my birthrights?
On your sheet.
Where though?
I'm looking up something else at the moment, so I can't look that up at
right.
the moment.
Hold my hand, Casey.
I'll cut it off.
No. I have no good comeback. Shut up.
I'll cut it off with a plastic box saw.
That's graphic.
That I just happen to have in my hand.
I'm gonna take a 1-point enemy,
Ooh.
and he's gonna be my rival, Pujanowski.
Pushkin out. Is he Russian?
No, he's an actual person.
Holy shit. Well, is he Russian though?
He could be an actual person and also be Russian, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
no,
know.
he's Polish.
No, Doc is like, no, Russians are fairy tale people. Stop
Russians
it.
are very
We all know.
the same
I
thing
found
as dwarves.
experience points. That's on
They are just-
176.
They are things in Rocky movies and in Die Hard movies. They are not real people. Okay.
Found it. It is on page 144.
Kujanowski is my enemy.
Ah, yes,
Or
140.
maybe I should do half Thor. Because he is technically the reigning strongman right now.
I know half Thor. He's a badass.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Fuck it.
Could I combine flaws?
You can take more than one flaw.
Yeah. I'm thinking insane mentor and mentor's resentment. So I want to have an insane mentor who resents me.
You can certainly do that, madman.
I'm thinking he's also punk rocker, or no, he's like, hang on, this
No.
is a
I've already come up with an idea for this.
Okay, great.
You have an insane mentor who resents you.
Yes.
He's a classical orchestra conductor.
Yes. Oh right, because he's like, is he human or is he changeling though?
A mentor. Let me just have a look.
Because I'm thinking that if he's a changeling, then like I went from Grump to Wilder, and like I'm in my rebellious phase, so I went from being part of the court orchestra to being a Wilder instead, and a punk rocker, and hates me for it.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh yeah, I gotta play the violin. It's great.
Mentor is another changeling who teaches and advises you.
Oh, you go. I just went back in age, and he's like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Something caused you to regress, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Just be the boring. It's just very, very boring day, on, like playing in the orchestra. Awesome.
So, there's this thing called eidetic taste. So you automatically remember everything you've ever eaten, and you can actually use that to track the nearest supply of what that taste might be.
Yep.
So you could like drink. It says it even here. You can drink poison and track down poisons.
Yeah.
That is so fucking creative.
I've actually seen that used where someone tried to poison someone who had that, and was able to find the person who poisoned them through the poison that they had given them.
Nice.
They actually still died of the poison, but they did find the person who poisoned them.
Well, that's good, I guess. I'm gonna take Daredevil, because that makes sense.
Ooh, this fucking merit actually blocks. You don't spend a willpower unless you fail the roll. So you declare you spending willpower, and it doesn't use the point.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Oh, actually, it's worth 1 second. Because there are some additional Kith-specific.
Yeah, I'm looking at them now. They're for Troll, Slua, Satyr, Redcap, and Jamie. They're a shit ton of Poker merits that you should take. There's good listener, loud voice, animal speech, call to friends, intimidation, which is just hilarious, and venomous attack.
Right, I've just linked. Most of these I've already looked at, and they're all okay. Even the ones that say that they're source unknown, which usually means that they're homebrewed by someone.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's
Oh,
me. Yeah,
this
there's
could
not me.
actually... Fairy Eternity is a 1-point merit that you age at 1/10 the normal rate of a normal human. So that could actually be used to counteract the Lenon flaw, couldn't it?
Yeah, it would mean that you would have 10 times as long to
live.
Peak
I can-
strength, baby. Yeah.
Peak strength. Is there like peak dexterity somewhere?
I sent you a message, Casey.
Does it say fuck off?
Something recently joined.
Oh, I'm probably gonna take lucky. That allows you to repeat any 3 failed or botched rolls per story.
Yeah, bear in mind that's a story, not a session.
Story means what again? The entire thing?
Usually, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
just 3. Okay, cool.
Doc.
Basically, they would not recover unless something special happens.
Doc.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hope you take huge size as a merit. Your
I
mortal
am.
seeming is abnormally large in size, possibly even 7 feet tall and 400 pounds in weight. You get an extra health level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Winged? Holy shit.
I'm also taking She's Curse,
Which that
so
one?
I get that one is the same thing as the flaw of the She, which is they gain 2 for every 1 point of
Ooh.
banality.
Guys, I can have a werewolf friend. He can be
Yeah,
in
you
my
can.
band. Yes, I'm just gonna have a badass band. I have a werewolf on the drums and a vampire as a guitarist.
Yeah,
There's
that's
actually a
not
blood-
gonna work. That's not.
There's
Yeah,
a-
no. That's
There's
not
a
gonna
blood of
work
the
at all.
wolf. There's a blood of the wolf merit.
Not unless they don't know that they're
Yeah, exactly. Both of them
vampires
don't
and
know
werewolves.
about it.
Oh no! A werewolf can smell a vampire a half a mile off.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Got it.
vampires are dead. They don't have a heartbeat. So
Yeah, that's another.
they're
big
easy to
clue.
tell.
Well, I
They,
just
they might both be okay with you, but they would not be okay with each other.
If anything, maybe the werewolf would be cool about it. The vampire would probably be a huge asshole.
Yeah, I mean that's why he's the bassist, because they're assholes. Makes sense.
Where is the